Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive.
Shit.
Not much doing there. Maybe
yeah, that was the only one that flew because he threw up everywhere.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent last week in the Chargers.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers.
It was all on the wall. Got that off. Then it was all on the door.
Your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
A part of why they came to this week with the winning record is that they feed off mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown over their big defensive play.
Either you better like super up or
they just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
I don't know.
He pushes through a would-be
just gotta tell her you can't get her.
3 yards, second down. These two
you gotta be there at 2.
A couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. On 2nd and 7, Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the
ball that close to where he lives, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different team they're facing.
Yeah.
But they watch the film as well, so they'll take many of those same
principles
and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
But if you're already up that way.
This is caught by Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility
no way.
To show respect to it. Hey.
Can't challenge it.
Turnover, we appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
I don't think he's going to be able to go. I don't think you're going to be able to go.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You're going to tell him, like, either he got to drop her off or something. How do you even want to be able to watch her if you can barely even, like, stand?
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. ETN once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run run with ETN.
Yeah, he just blocked.
There's some space here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. That doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Throwing on first down, this one winds up to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jones. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Like, how do you run by him, man? Like, it wasn't no play action or nothing.
Just shy of
Ran
midfield
by.
at the 49-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now
Your job was to blitz on that
really
range.
manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. No score.
This is good.
After
Get what I
one.
said.
RDA scores.
I gotta make something.
You're not going to be able to eat nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw it was in a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. On 4th down, Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From midfield, here's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. A give running right, Etienne. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, and that'll be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Jones on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Nwangu. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this to Nwangu. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
That's a dot, dog.
To throw, it's Allen.
God, he got hit, bro.
Man open is Robinson. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Kene Nwangu in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point put through by Succa. And that makes the score 7-0. Maybe be time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
What's her address? Park Square.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
Like, definitely just blocking it, dog.
Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now Allen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On play action, Allen.
Like, look at this shit.
And he can't get rid of it.
He's taken down. Don't block at all in the play action.
Charles Harris. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something, something big to knock them back on their
Really?
heels?
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to
really?
wind up incomplete.
99 throw power.
In my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Wide open, dog, for a touchdown, and he underthrew it. How the fuck that work?
Jets will take over.
In the pocket, feet was set.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half.
No
now
way.
that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll go again with ETN.
Okay, he just runs backwards and burns everybody. I don't get it.
And he'll have it pass across midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Straight ahead, ETN. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Here's Jones throwing on fourth down. And it's
incomplete.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Running left, here's Mitchell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Allen off the play fake. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out, and he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a give, running left is Nwangu. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play. And it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
And Ingram hauls it in. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Touchdown! Evan Ingram hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes. You're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Another tote for ETN. And very little daylight there.
Where my linebacker that on the cutback?
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got some space here. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. ETN bringing in another one. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A give to ETN running right.
Let him lose, y'all.
Down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That's right.
The Jets on 3rd down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. He's done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. First play's a run with Nwangu.
Oh, come on.
This before being stopped at the 28. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's able to get out to the 32. Down there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
They're going to have inside stuff and just penetrate
for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Good eye formation. Let's get some linebackers on the field.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll try the left side with Etienne. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Etienne once more. He will push his way down to about the 14. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. A handoff running left is Etienne. And this play goes.
I had the running back, but he made a nice play.
To the 15. To throw is Jones. And it's going to be batted down.
He got that film study joint. I didn't even know he had it.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 85 yards. And the Bills are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succa, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And some room to work. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 32-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. The one team clearly was in control from the start of this one, Charles. They had things humming on the offensive end, a few passing touchdowns. And their secondary on defense really helped to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they certainly did, Brandon. And let's face it, it may be cliche, but that secondary, they brought their no-fly zone signs to this one, didn't they? Shut down everything in the air whereas, and conversely, their own offense had it.